Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Alright. Let me make an announcement real quick. Stuff Lua. Alright. We should be all set. Cool. So we're actually gonna start by, I'm working on essentially toolbox upgrades right now. Make it a little loud, but and we are going no, I'm actually gonna be in Blender to start out with. So this should be fun. I'm terrible at Blender, so I have a mock-up here that I'm gonna be using. Alright. I'm terrible at Blender, so bear with me. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball things. This is not gonna be. I'll figure it out. Okay. What? Dude, I'm so bad at Blender. What am I even trying to do right now? I want to bring this. Welcome everyone. Nice, Lua. And apply scale before. Apply scale. Okay. Does that make it so it actually does the edges correctly? Oh, see, I've been wondering that. Okay, that's actually really good to know. Yeah, Lua, I did everything. Well, everything for the bots. Some of the props in the what's it called? Lobby are from pack, but all the bots, weapons, and stuff like that. Slide out frame. Yeah, I can show it, Lester. Here? No, I think it's a component. There you go. Might need to pause, but okay. And then I want to select this face. I for inset. Ninja, what's up, dude? And then I want to make maybe in the future, Lua. Oh yeah, Ninja, how's that? I'm sure it's very confusing. When things work, yeah. Okay, we're gonna actually create two different parts. There's gonna be an upper. I'm basing it off of this, by the way. This is like a ChatGPT reference. I was gonna do two separate parts, well, wait. Okay, no. We can just do this. Loop cut here. Loop cut here. Loop cut here. And then can I grab? Oh. That's not what I wanted. Dude, I'm so bad at Blender. It's actually insane. Hi, Dylan. How do I just... Wait. Okay, how do I move this in? This entire, like, square. I just want to, like, take this face and just move, like, straight in without impacting anything. You know what I mean? So it looks like this. How do I do that? Any Blender connoisseurs in chat? Select these faces, E and then Alt S. Did not work. Right click after E. Okay. I think it's this, right? Like I need to... Dude, what? I'm such a brick when it comes to this. E, right click, Alt S. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, Lua, I did. I swear I was doing this just a second ago. Okay, cool. Okay, and then I want to take this and I want to move this up like that. Yeah. Okay. Trust the process. Okay. Okay. Just trust the process. I know it looks horrible. Hi, Tozu. Okay, I need to like... Wait, what? Okay, I don't know what that does. I want to make like an emblem kind of thing. Why is this so bad? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Let's think about this. I'm doing something just wrong. Okay, maybe this is actually throwing me off. Let's do something simpler. Like just this. Yeah, you guys get to watch me struggle. Okay, yeah, let's try doing this, because this almost just looks like a square. And then it's like, it has like weird, I guess. Okay, wait, square, we could loop cut, bring that inner thing just in a little bit once we get the overall shape done. I think let's try and do that. So let's just get rid of this. Shift A, cube. Okay. We have a cube. Then we need to give it bevels. Okay. Bevel. Boom. Okay. Next. I really want to do this inset thing, but I don't know how to do that. Can I tab? Oh, you can. Okay. And just do a cylinder with 6 sides. Yup. Yeah. Honestly, I would be able to do this so much easier in Studio. I'm just so bad at Blender, but dedicated. Something like this. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like 2 things in one right now. And I don't really know why. I need to like grab this entire thing. But it's like all one mesh. I don't know. Oh. Did I get everything? Dude. This is probably the most confusing. Wait, can't I do this? Okay, wait, and then this. I want it to turn on, right? But I want it to be nearest face. Yup. Okay. Trojans. And then what? Oh, I messed something up. What are you doing? We were trying to model this. And it's it's a struggle because I'm horrible at modeling. Okay, wait. Hi, Solitary. Let's grab this face and delete it. Okay. Just wait. I have an idea. I'm just gonna manually select all the vertices that I don't need. Because I don't even know what I did, to be completely honest. It looks really goofy. Delete vertices. Okay. And then how do I feel like this? F. 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 Is this correct? Is anyone like actually decent at Blender here? Is this, am I gonna like break something by doing this? Okay. And I can grab this, make an E, and just bring it in. Something looks weird. What? The heck? E, right click, local. Like, I'm confused. I feel like my shape up here is bad. Like my topology or whatever. Like it's not a triangle. Why does that, like, it gets so goofy? Okay, wait, click this. You press E, then click it out of the extrude. You can press G. Oh god. I feel like I messed something up. Cause it like, it gets really buggy. Let's just call that good for now. Give topology snap on. Oh, I do still have that on. That's right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. I still had that on. Okay. So that works. Good. We'll actually make it colored and everything directly in Studio. And then heck? Or the music just changed all of a sudden. That's weird. You know how to make horror games? I have made a horror game before, yeah. DVR. Okay. It also just got louder. That's weird. So now let's try and make these little edge things. Doesn't look too difficult. Like, I think I can legit just make like a plane. Yeah. Okay. A good first project? I think just something you enjoy. And then I try and like use Roblox Studio keybinds and nothing works. Okay. And and then tab 1. And we're just gonna move these around and hope it works. Okay. Something. Like. Okay. I need to like, can I snap the edges somehow? Hey Medusa. I use Figma. How do I... How do I make this? How do I make the lines like actually line up? Increment? What can I set the increment? How do I do that? SFXQ. How do I set the increment? Dude, what? I don't see an increment anywhere. No, I just want these vertices to be like, to actually line up. You know what I mean? Like it's snapping to increment. But where do I set the increment? Like in Studio, it'd be like right here. Boom. You don't need to increment, but how do I get these to actually line up? Like both of them click S. What the hell? What? Dude, what is this? Dude, Blender is so confusing. How does anyone use this program? Dude, I could make this in Studio so fast. That's it. I'm actually gonna make it in Studio. S, Y, then 0. Okay, wait. S, Y, 0. Jesus Christ. Okay. S. This would be Z, 0. Okay. S, Z, 0. Cancel. S, Z. No, not Z. S, Y, 0. S, D, 0. Wow. Okay. And now we need to take this E. Wait, what does it look like? Undo. And just bring it all the way across. Okay. Okay. Take this E. Turn off the increment thing. Okay, okay. And then what? Take this and then tab A bevel. Okay, wait, cancel. I only want to bevel this edge. Why do I need to bevel that edge? I don't really. Okay, actually we're fine. Okay. So then I think I need to take this, duplicate it, rotate it around. Oh god. A mirror modifier? That's in here, right? Add modifier. Oh god. Mirror over the Z. Why? Oh. Okay. Okay. Don't you have to like accept it somehow? Why? There really isn't much out there, unfortunately, Quaza. Kind of why I started making some of the videos I've been doing. Hi, Fair King. Dude, this does not look good. How do I combine these meshes also? So like I have two different things. Is there a way to combine them? Join. Okay. And then tab loop cut this way. They're still separate. Like I want them to be like fully combined into the same shape even. What is this? Okay. Let's, you know what? Let's go and say, how did I make this? I mean, it's just a rounded rectangle. Like, it's literally just a rounded rectangle with an inset, an octagon inset. And then it's got some weird little shapes on the corners. So why does mine look so bad? Like, what? Oh god, dude. Dude, how do people do this? It's actually crazy. Alright, I might just make it in Studio. Fuck, and on the Blender tutorials. Yeah. I'm gonna make it in Studio because I'll actually be able to do that. But at the same time. Okay. Last try. And then we're gonna move on regardless if I can't do it. Okay. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Shift A. No. Control A. Why is Control A applied? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why do you have to apply the scale? It doesn't make any sense to me. This project's completely solo. I kind of just struggle my way through everything. Well, mostly Blender. I feel like the other stuff I am pretty decent at. Okay, bevel. Why is B not bevel? Control B, of course. Okay. Boom. Beveled rectangle. Beautiful. Okay. And then, yeah, but it's fun learning Mystic. And then, okay. Well, now I think it should be a little bit. Okay. And then the octagon. The octagon. Right. Award. The octagon. Octagon. Okay. I just say octagon one more time. It will work. Shift A. It depends what you're optimizing your efficiency for. My opinion. I was just here to make as much money as possible. I wouldn't be doing 99% of the things that I am doing. But here to have fun, have passion, and also make good money. Can do both. I'm struggling, sect. Clearly. What's the earning potential in Roblox? A lot. It is honestly a lot more than most people even know. Can you do math in here, please? 360 divided by a D? Did I have to do that or no? 360 divided by 16. There we go. Yeah, this game is a solo project. I haven't really been adding things to minimal viable product. These have just been things that I've been planning on adding the entire time. X face. How do I get it to, whoa, to make this outside face for me? Also, I realized I need to snap this and make it a face first. Then grab it, and then that on face nearest, move. Oh. Okay. Show us a bit about your project structure. I made a video about it. Oh, there's Boolean modifier. Oh. Okay. Hey, tremendous. Wait, so I could grab... But wouldn't this need to be a separate mesh? How do I... Okay, wait. I'm just gonna do it my way, because I'll be able to do it. Boom, 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 boom. X, faces. Okay. Boom. I'm just gonna, like, make the faces here. Might be terrible. I don't really know. I'll make everything triangles. I know that's good, right? Ah! It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, and then oh god, and then we do what? I E wait, cancel. We had this issue earlier. Turn that off, and then E. Boom. Did I just E'd? Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Beautiful. It's beautiful. What happened to the topology? I don't know what you mean, dude. Looks good to me. We got triangles. Aren't triangles good? I swear triangles are good. You can use quads. Oh, okay. So I just, I'm just trying to save the Roblox an extra step. I did the triangles for them. That's all. Okay. Now we have to do the corner shape again. Okay, first, let's loop cut this way. Yeah, I will make this corner separate. Okay, wait. And then I take, oh god. How do I select the entire loop? What are you doing with the loop cuts? Dude, I don't know. Alt click? Oh, okay. What? I want it to go, wait, E? S? Yeah, look at that. Learning. In. Okay. Okay. And then this little shape thing. Dude, why does their picture look so much better? And what is this shape? I think this shape is really throwing me off. Okay. Let's make Shift A mesh plane. Rotate it 90 degrees. Check face orient. Okay. Grab this. What the heck? And then we're gonna edit. here. Don't move it in layout. Wait, why not? Oh, that's fine. We don't need mirror. We don't need mirror. Trust. I have a plan. Okay. Then we need to do... So up, corner to here. This needs to be equal with that. Goes here. Subdivide. Boom, bam. And like that. And then we click both of these. We click S, Y, 0. Okay. Here. S, Z, 0. Bam. Okay. And then over, up to the left, subdivide, over, up to the left, click these two, S, Z, 0, here and here, S, Y, 0, okay. And then these two, no, this and this, S, D, 0. Okay. And then we take this, we extrude it, 3, E, extrude. Okay. And from there, what else do we need? We need to make the inner the loop cut, L, I, no, cancel, E, cancel, how did I do this? Bevel. No. How did I do this? Make the loop cut 2? I didn't know that was an option. Number of cuts. Oh, 2. Okay. And then hold Alt. I want to move this in, I think. I don't really know how much. I'm just gonna guess. Alt Shift. Center it somehow. Let's just assume that we centered it. I don't know. I think it's so hard. Okay. And then 3, Alt, click, E, S. Wow. Dude, there's 5 million different shortcuts in Blender. Okay. And then we take this and we just bevel it. I don't know why. It'll probably look better though. See? I should do this one too. Okay. And then we're done. Because I'll just duplicate this in Studio. To use React with Wally, you need to download like 20 different packages. It's a lot of work actually. Okay. I think we're good. So, what, hold on. There's always weird things you have to do. You have to, like, decimate, and you have to do something before you export. It's fine. We don't need a mirror. We don't need a mirror. There's something that I have to do. Don't you have to like merge vertices? Is that it? By distance? Oh, it didn't do anything. Okay. Okay, then we're fine. Export. Oh. Export. OBJ. Roblox projects. BattleBots. Assets. FBX. Why FBX? Why? But why? OBJ combines it all into one. I was just gonna export one. I was just gonna export them separately. It's fine. Kit corner. Export OBJ kit middle. Export. Okay. I think we're doing it. Assets, meshes, kit. No. See, this is what I was talking about. Don't you have to do some weird stuff sometimes? How do I do that? No, I don't want to make it double-sided. No. Double-sided doubles the vertices. Just fix it here. How? A mesh normals flip this. I don't know what that means. Tremendous. Is this right? No. Alt N. I don't think that did anything. Shift N. I don't think that's anything either. Mesh. Normals. Recalculate outside. That's done? Is it done? Do I need to confirm it? Okay. Hit corner. Beautiful. Okay, and now how many tries are we using? Oh, only 200. We're chilling. Look at that beautiful topology. Okay, I did, yeah. Let's just pretend that that is even. Okay. And then we need this inner thing. What I'll do, get a little part like this. Yeah, I met the Reds here last night. And we'll just do something like that. And then yeah, I'm live on Twitch too. Hello, Jason. Do this for the inner 20K. No. Still no affiliate. Dude, I intentionally don't do affiliate on Twitch. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. Okay. Oh, but I can't do that. My face is that. It's. I do. It wasn't bad. Yeah, like 99% of people are on YouTube. I like YouTube. What's it called? Player a lot better. No, Ghosty, I don't. You talking about for like thumbnail icon, that kind of thing, or? Yeah, no, I haven't looked into that yet. What's your first ever game? I beat you in PvP earlier today, actually. Your bot was pretty bad. Thoughts on collection service? Good. Oops. Put this. Take there. I ult. And then this over. Fade it out. Dude, every single software has different keybinds. It's actually so annoying. object, surface, insert, object, image label, I think. And then in the image label, put this on the right face though. Face left. Image label. Kind of weird. We need like a drop shadow for it, I think. Index 0. Get black. Transparency 0.5. And 0.55. Thing is, you're only gonna be able to see this from this like straight on. You won't even be able to see these parts, which I feel like makes it look kind of weird. Textures smooth. I mean, what if we made the heart in parts? Channel? Oh, on Discord? Cool. What college did you go to? I went to a small school called Wisconsin Stout. Harvard of the Midwest? No. It's a pretty not amazing school. This looks so bad. Oh, that's so annoying. You know, I can't select parts inside of this. Nah, dude. It don't matter. What can I do to... I expired. Go. I was trying to drink my coffee. I actually think the icon should be bigger. I want it. Ooh, that's a good idea, Ghosty. Good night. I feel like the edges need something. There was like screws, right? Yeah, maybe that's what we're missing. Like a little screw head look. Yeah, let's try that. Yes, I could. Oh. Yes. You made one, ITR? Let's see it. Send it on Discord. Did? Oh. Where did you send it? To Discord? It's in the description, my server. If ever. Were they were darker. I don't know, something like that. Where do you send it? Send a picture in media. I don't know if you have perms. I honestly don't know how it works. Oh. feel like these aren't coming through. I don't really know why. I don't know, something like that. It really doesn't matter that much, if we're being completely honest, but honestly, I don't even think I like that. I think it looks fine like this. This is good enough. Sent it? Okay, I'll take a look. 1 sec. Okay. Oh, each one needs a root. I suppose we can just set this as the root for each one. Okay. Show off. Yeah, it looks good. Mine's got character. Got Okay, now we need the actual icons for this. So what I'm gonna do is like icon. I forgot where I put. I made more games running, like more games published and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, my published games are all mostly solo. My other games, I did everything except some of the models, depending on the game. Okay. So I'm setting up the part. I'm getting it like the actual pictures for all the parts. I'm setting up basically what that will look like, how far away each picture needs to be, and while I'm doing this, I'm going to use using profile service. Tried it last time, couldn't. Wait, I quit using it. I figured out the leaderboard stuff. I'm definitely the wrong person to ask for that favor. I don't know. Honestly, a lot of the times, like, I'll have people come to me, and then they'll show me their work, and then I'll be like, okay. So I'm not really ever going out there finding people in the past. For profile service, I don't even think you can do stuff with leaderboards with it. A fusion tutorial? Probably not, to be completely honest. I maybe like a UI tutorial in whole, but I wouldn't do specifically fusion. Yeah. Okay, we need to add. I'm gonna do this in a really dumb way, but it'll work. Sounds good, Lua. Exactly, ITRR. Like, I use Fusion on 0.2, so even my knowledge wouldn't be as applicable anymore. Chart events RNG makes around 120, 130k Robux a day. Even more, actually, including the premium payouts, which are now engagement based. Wait, no. I forget what they're called now. I don't remember if... Dude, I'm just gonna copy them literally one by one. Yeah, it's sustained so many for so long. It's actually pretty shocking. Yeah, the ARPDAU used to be a lot higher. When I was actively maintaining it, it was in the range of 6 to 10, but now it chills at like 4, 3. No, like 130, 140, 150. In that range. No, I don't think so, if ever. Home Rex just go take care of a lot of it. I'd say there's probably a pretty decent split. I think a lot of the people that are returning are still newcomers, let's say. There definitely gets a point in the game where there's not much to do in tower defense RNG. We're talking about. Okay, I need this. Yeah, there is a ton of content. I think there's like a couple thousand hours probably. There's definitely like AFK content in there. Like I know the top players will leave their like PCs running constantly. Pretty much Lua, yeah. Eventually I'll add replicated first to it once, like for loading stuff in, but okay, we need to go into asset manager, places, photo booth. Okay. Hopefully my paste actually pastes. No. So annoying. Devastating. It was not devastating, it was awesome. It was a great race weekend. I thought it was very entertaining. What is bro trying to do? And then we need to do this. Copy. Paste. Run. Get the new icons for the parts and the whatever they're called. Hopefully the toolboxes too. I kind of just guessed on the location. Takes a bit. Oh, I'm way too far. Okay. We can take those and export them though. Nice. And we need to fix these. So let me redo those real quick. Like 5? Yeah, Trennis, I honestly don't even know how it works. It's a plugin and it's so good. I'm pretty sure it uses edible meshes to then, like, it creates an edible mesh with like textures, and then you can export the edible mesh, and then it downloads the textures that it created, if that makes sense. Remember to not Control Z in here though. Yeah, it's photo booth. Okay. Still seems pretty far zoomed out. I go even closer. And then hopefully this is closer. That looks about right. And just not saving? What do you mean just not saving? It auto saves everything. And also use mock puts you on a brand new save as well. Like it'll be like you're a new player when you do use mock. Okay. And then we have our beautiful icons all scaled. And they are now resized to only be like 300 by 200. Beautiful. And then we can upload the yes, they do tremendous. Are you talking about just with data stores? Like you just set the value at the key to nil? Or do you mean like not through code? Like there is a data store editor in the games. They actually just released that where you can actually edit, like delete data from data stores without going into Studio and like writing code. For leaderboards, Danyo, just you need to use an ordered data store anyways. So profile service wouldn't be useful for that because you have to use an ordered data store. So typically, like what I do is I have your main data, and then you have an ordered data store of, let's say, your rank or how many coins you have, whatever, and then from there it's ordered, so you're actually able to do a leaderboard from there. Okay. Okay. Not gonna look at chat for just a second because I have to copy and paste like a bajillion icons. Pyramid, where is pyramid? Is not a pyramid. What? Really? Oh, it's called triangle, that's why. Yes. I do wish I didn't have to do this part, but it is so worth the end effect of the icons looking a million times better than viewports and being more performant. And it's worth the trade-off of a couple minutes of my time. Items and tiers aren't added that often. Alright, nice. And then image IDs, toolboxes. Oh. Okay. That is good now. You actually leave the comma at the end of a table? What do you mean? Like this comma right here? Yes, you can. And actually, with the style guide, if I don't put it there and press save, it'll automatically put it there for me. You're technically supposed to. Use different languages? Yeah. In like in JavaScript this would error, right? Having an extra comma there. It is a bit weird. Because you can even do, I think this is really weird. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and even have a trailing comma here. And I feel like that looks really weird. I don't think it's that weird when it's a dictionary, but yeah. Okay. So we have the icons. I mean, Ghosty. I haven't personally actually used the new one yet. I will soon, but I mean, you need to get players in your game one way or another, and I think Roblox does a good job making that easy for developers to get people in. You know what I learned, which I think is the craziest, coolest thing ever? String comparisons in Lua are cheap. So, if I say, let me just go to some random trip. If I have a string like, yeah, Sky, exactly. String 1 is whatever. Local string 2 is something else. And then these happen to be the same values. It won't. So a typical string comparison would be like something like this. Like, geez, it really doesn't want to do it. Basically, it would compare each character one by one. Okay? One by one. And then, but what Lua does is it's literally taking like the address, as far as I'm aware. So it's just like a O1 comparison, linear, not linear. It's constant comparison, which is so cool to me. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but I learned that and I was like, no way. Global-ish. Yes. Okay. I honestly don't know the exact inner workings of it, so I won't say like yes or no, but it's like string comparisons are cheap basically because of that. And I'm sure there's probably some nuances to it, but it's not doing like a character comparison. Yeah, I thought that was the coolest thing. No way. I earned loot. Offline. You ever consider moving to Steam? No, I'm happy with Roblox. I think Roblox makes things very easy, and I think Roblox is an amazing platform to be on for developers. I got Zilla. Okay. What were we doing? Oh, toolboxes. What were we working on? Well, we just added all the new icons for the new red tier. Those I should probably test it. Thanks, Woos. Appreciate it, dude. So with the new icons, we should be able to... Let me just set my level really high real quick. Oh, I'm already here. Playing the bots? No, it's like a physics-based auto battle thing. What I am gonna do is there's gonna be drivers essentially that will have an ability tied to them, and you'll be able to do like use an ability. That's what I'm thinking. And it'll be kind of like a loot pool, similar to like a tower defense game. Data dot level, I'm just gonna say is 25. I don't know when this stuff unlocks. Data dot. All right, nice. We do need to add the actual stars to them, so let's do that too. Whose data is this? That was my data. I missed it, Fiverr. What'd you say? What'd you say? Resend it. I can't find it. Difference between mobile versus Roblox. I mean, it is interesting because Roblox is very mobile centered, right? However, that doesn't mean you can just put a mobile. You still need to design for Roblox. Sorry, I'm sorry. Good enough? Yeah. You still need to design for Roblox, so basically Sorry, I'm getting really distracted. Roblox games are very particular in that they need to be like social and interactive, and you need to be able to play with people, and you need to be able to instantly hook people. They expect Roblox games to be like Roblox games. I don't know if that makes any sense. Time like energy mechanics, yeah, that's something that wouldn't work in Roblox. It is interesting though. I think you do see it in Roblox, but in different, like, indirect ways. I think it's just what the players expect from a game. When someone goes onto Roblox, it's not like they're going on to, I don't even know what other game. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. Module loaders, useless and bad. Should not be used for anything. For any projects. Nice. It is interesting. You could say the same for mobile games, Slow. I honestly don't know for certain, like, why. Yeah, maybe it's just Roblox makes everything so easy. Including going to any other game. Yeah, I'll answer questions. Haha. Clap, so bad. You'll destroy me. I'm sure I'll face you soon. Oh, there's a chance I could have won that if I got under him, actually. I should face Meta soon. Yup. Why do you have your hammers facing down? Do you actually? Okay, this is actually something I've noticed. I'm pretty sure that they're rotated the wrong direction when you're against someone else. Because even if I look at my profile, they're rotated the wrong direction. Damn. It's like, look, when I go to my profile, this is facing down when it's actually facing up. Yeah, Ghost, yeah, it's something I've thought about. I'm pretty set on crash bots, but I definitely was considering like build a bot, fight robots, that kind of thing. Like, I don't know, we'll see. I did like votes and I did polls, whatever, and crash bots won pretty landslide wise, but okay, now that we finally, I'm just gonna say, are you a get goon? Yeah. Ghosty, that is something like I have been thinking about though. Because titles for games these days are so straightforward. Okay. Okay. We are focusing on the toolbox kit. So we made the model, we got the icons. They technically should function. I was thinking about that, Menace. We need to actually be able to build with them. So in the, let's just get them actually in your inventory first. I go to features, build, components, building bar. In it, we have parts here. And this is using your parts inventory, but we also have toolboxes now, which are separate from your inventory. I don't know yet, Memphis. We have. Right. Okay. I have not tried Roblox TypeScript now. Okay. I'm trying to think how I want to do. Like, the whole building system really depends on it being based off of part data. So, like, when I do this, like, it's setting it to a unique ID. So, like, it almost needs to be a part of your inventory. It's actually pretty difficult. Like, I almost feel like it would be easier to put toolboxes inside of your inventory and treat them essentially as a part. Like, rather than having a whole separate toolbox inventory. I don't know if that will get weird or not, though. I feel like either way, it'll end up, something will get messed up. Try. So I have add toolbox here. I guess what I could do is inside of inventory part button, the building part unique ID, we could say because, oh man, this gets actually so complicated. Everything is tied to it being a part. So how do you build something that's not a part? Like, basically I have two options. One is to create essentially a new class of parts, being toolboxes that can't actually be built on anything. Or I gotta build service client. Pop builder. And then I just listen to like, I'm saying start build with some part data, and inside of start build we're giving it part data, we're giving it unique ID, we're getting what the class is. It has a part ID. So, okay. I think we pivot and we actually treat toolboxes like they're parts. And I say part ID. is toolbox. It's just okay. Inside of, and then we treat these as part data. So what are some things that parts have? And then if I go to parts, like we're essentially adding an entire new class to the game, which is pretty tricky to be honest. Get rid of toolboxes. Everything will be a part now. And then inside of, yeah, don't need that. I'm very curious. What happens if I just add one to my inventory? Does everything just break? Like, can I build with it? What actually happens? It really does make sense to just make it a part. Studio's broken right now? It's fine for me. I mean, let's just see what happens. We're probably gonna run into some errors. Book stats. Jesus, potato, it's crazy. Service 92. Convert data to layout. Calc stat. If I do um data template. That. Okay. I'm terrible at bullet. I used to play chess quite a bit. Let's just take this one air at a time, because there's going to be a lot. Yeah. Literally slow. Oh. Button. Image. Icon. Icon where? Image. Okay. If part data dot part equal then images dot toolboxes part data dot stat. Okay. Get model part service 268. Oh, it's kind of an issue. Okay. Just for now, we're just gonna return. Oh no, Lua. Oh. Boost return. Yeah, we should return now. Bot builder no. Dude, there's so much that goes into this. Like adding a new class to build with is kind of. I almost wonder if I'm doing this in a dumb way. Right sidebar. I dev noob. Get a fuse cost. I might need to think about this a bit more off stream. because I'm just gonna for now return 100. Sure. Because I don't really like the way I'm doing it. Oops. Get XP. I'm just actually I really hate the way I'm doing this. Build part info. So many errors. Just React errors. They just look scary. What app to use to organize game ideas and plans? A notebook. Each game gets a notebook. Yeah, I find it's better, at least for me, when I write down things like physically, I'm able to actually understand and like, I don't know, I feel like it's better than typing. I have tried using Trello, and I didn't really like it. I don't know. I like doing everything in Notebook. I feel like it's it just makes sense for me. I'm able to keep on what's it called? I don't know, it just makes more sense in my head. When are you releasing this game? We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay. Unfortunately, though, I think I am going to actually end stream here because I got to think about this a bit more off stream. I'm not just making coding to code, even though I don't know what I'm doing. So, all right. I am gonna end it here though. So, thanks for watching and bye, everyone.